A fresh set of raids were carried out in West Bengal today in the SSC recruitment scam, but even as these raids were taking place, something stunning happened. A lady reached the hospital where Partha Chatterjee was being introduced for his regular medical checkup and promptly flung her chappal at Chatterjee. Furious, she declared that she will not mind walking back home barefoot because her slippers were a message from the youth of the state who had been defrauded of a job even as netas made money and made merry.
অসুবিধা হচ্ছে দিদি মানুষের যা অসুবিধা হচ্ছে আচ্ছা কেন দিদি কেন বাচ্চাটা আমাদেরকে জুতো ছুঁড়ে মারলেন কেন জুতো ছুঁড়ে মেরেছেন আমার পেশেন্ট আমি ওনাকে জুতো মারতে আসছি জুতো মেরে আমি খালি পায়ে পড়ে যাচ্ছি কেন জুতো মারলেন কেন আরে জুতো মারতে কি আপনারা জানেন না হ্যাঁ জনসাধারণে কত গরিব মানুষের টাকা নিয়ে কোটি কোটি টাকা লাখ কিনে রেখে দিয়েছিল কেন ওনাকে এত গাড়ি চালিয়ে ওনাকে গলায় দড়ি দিয়ে টানতে টানতে নিয়ে আসবেন এত গাড়ি আপনি জুতো মেরে খুশি হয়েছেন তো হ্যাঁ আরে খুশি হতে হয় জুতো মেরে যদি ওনার টাকা লাগতো থ্যাংক ইউ আপনি এখন খালি পায়ে যাবেন
Now this was the face of public anger. This outburst has been called by Didi's opposition as the expression of the public's ire. Anger at delayed action against a tainted mantri, anger at the continuance in power of several other netas similarly connected to the recruitment scam, anger at the future of an entire generation being blighted. Today the anger is of a manus feeling let down by their ma on their own marty.
ये जो सिंडिकेट है ओपा सिंडिकेट इसकी मालकिन का नाम ममता बनर्जी है शी इज द किंग पिन ऑफ द करप्शन और आपने नेफ्यू अभिषेक बनर्जी ही इज द डायरेक्टर ऑफ दिस सिंडिकेट ये रुपया पार्थो जी का रुपया नहीं है ये टीएमसी का रुपया है ममता जी का रुपया है उनकी भातीजा का रुपया है ये 100 से ज्यादा कलेक्टर का नाम मैं दिया उसमें कुछ एमएलए भी है कुछ मंत्री भी है 4 एमएलए का लेटर हेड पैड भी मैं जमा किया जिन्होंने लिस्ट करके दिया वो तो अंदर की बात है
केवल रुपया नहीं है 50 करोड़ रुपया नहीं है 200 करोड़ से ज्यादा प्रॉपर्टी का अभी तक बरामद हुई है और भी कितना है भगवान जाने आगे आएगा बहुत लंबा मामला है बहुत बड़ा घपला है तो मानी किसी का ये तो पता चलेगा उनका घर में है लेकिन उनको मालूम नहीं है रुपया किसका है जिन्होंने देखरेख किया है भेजा है उनको मालूम नहीं है ऐसा नहीं चलता है सब मालूम है बहुत लोग इसमें जुड़े हुए हैं इसलिए थोड़ा समय लगेगा सच्चाई सामने आने में
SSC scam in Bengal, it does not end at Arpita, it does not end at Partha, but it is a scam of the TMC, for the TMC and by the TMC. It reflects the complete institutionalization of corruption and corruption of every institution under Mamata Banerjee's watch.
Meanwhile, this public backlash came on a day when the Enforcement Directorate carried out fresh raids of properties related to Partha Chatterjee and Arpita Mukherjee. A total of 7 places were raided across Kolkata and neighbouring areas. 2 residences of Arpita were searched along with 2 nail art studios in South Kolkata and Tobin Nagar in North Kolkata. Additionally, 2 more residences in Barasat and Madurdaha were also searched. But when confronted with questions, both Arpita and Partha denied that the cash recovered was theirs.
আমার অনুপস্থিতিতে আমার টাকা ঢোকানো হয়েছে
With more and more ill-gotten proceeds of crime being unearthed from flats to farmhouses to actual cash and gold, is public mood now prominently anti-corruption, and is the TMC underplaying and misunderstanding the public anger that was perhaps exemplified today by this lady with a slipper?
You're watching the News Hour at 10, debate number 2 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
Shazia Almi continues with us, as does Rishi Bagree. We are joined by Touseef Ahmed, advocate. My first question is to you, Dr. Santanu Sen, Member of Parliament and spokesperson of the Trinamool Congress. Why do you think that lady flung a slipper, Dr. Sen?
As you have rightly said, this might be the expression of common public anger, but at the same time I must let you know once again that our party and our government has categorically expressed its views that we have got nothing to do with the money recovered, we have got nothing to do with the lady from whose that money has been recovered, and we have got nothing to do with this incident, and that's why our party and our government have taken strong step. And we strongly demand that this ED probe should be completed as early as possible, and the reality should come on in the bright daylight. And if the person concerned is proved to be guilty, party and government will be taking some more step, and he is proved to be not guilty, then otherwise
so you're saying the anger is not at the government, the anger is only with the individual Partha Chatterjee and Arpita Mukherjee. It's at individuals, not the government, not at the party.
100%. Anger and the question doesn't arise. Our government is 100% pro-people government. That's why our government is getting blessings in each and every election, even in more quantum in comparison to the previous election. Their question doesn't arise that there is any anger against this government.
Shazia,
our government
the
is
anger is against a man.
And perhaps there is only one leader who is Madam Mamata Banerjee.
Mamata Banerjee is the Didi. This man is the corrupt person.
Who is absolutely a pro-people leader in the country.
Pro-people leader, Shazia Almi.
Come on, what are you telling, madam? What are you telling?
I think it's a matter of...
What are you telling? So what are you telling?
I think it's a matter of great...
I'm saying that she is a pro-people person.
I strongly object.
No, I think it's a matter of Mr. Sen.
No, I'm sorry, just a second, Shazia Almi. What is the objection to? Just a second, Dr. Sen, what is the objection to?
Prior to that, I strongly object.
To what?
No, behave.
Why did you tell them Madam Mamata Banerjee is a corrupt person?
Why?
Did I tell that?
Because they've been caught red-handed.
Did I tell that?
Because
I strongly object. I'll write a letter of objection to your editor.
Because they've been caught red-handed. No, this is Shazia Almi, not the anchor. This is Shazia.
Mamata Banerjee was caught red-handed. I quit your program with strong objection. I quit your program with strong objection.
Dr. Sen, that was said by Shazia Almi of the BJP.
Of course you'll quit.
Hold on a second before there is any more confusion. What you are mistaking as me saying Dr. Sen has been said by Shazia Almi of the BJP. Let's make that absolutely clear. Go on. Shazia Almi, what were you saying? And then Dr. Sen, you will respond. Go on.
I'm saying perhaps Mr. Sen is so angry because he's covering up the shame and acute embarrassment at being caught red-handed, at this huge travesty. I mean, at this biggest scam of it all, and at the time and time again, we come to know just how corrupt the Mamata Banerjee government is, one, and how blatantly arrogant and callous and cruel it is, and how it is,
what about the Mehul Choksky scam?
I mean, it is
what about the DHFL scam?
Literally like Dracula, like vampire.
Scam?
You know, just see what you, just look
no,
at
but
you,
answer
sir.
Dr. Sen where he says, I have got nothing to do with the cash haul.
On your watch, so
TMC has got nothing to do with Arpita.
So much money.
The anger is against one man who used to be a mantri. The chappal is for Mr. Chatterjee, not for anyone else. Shazia.
How did he get so much money? No, how did he get so much money? Where was the money coming from? It was happening all under the watch of Mamata Banerjee. He was a minister. I mean, can you even get away with this? Can you even expect that you will get away by just this, raising your hackles and showing your anger?
Dr. Sen, now let me quote to you, because very often we are getting stuck on Partha Chatterjee. There is another link to the same recruitment scam, and that link is to the TMC, and it persists. I'll tell you how. On the 20th of May 2022, the Calcutta High Court set aside the appointment of Ankita Adhikari. Who is Ankita Adhikari? She is the daughter of Paresh Adhikari, who is currently the MOS of Education and continues to be MOS of Education. While removing her from the post where she was illegally appointed, here's what the Calcutta High Court said. The post in which the said Miss Adhikari has been recommended shall be treated as vacant. It will be earmarked for the petitioner Babita Sarkar, who was actually to be appointed as assistant teacher if this extreme illegality would not have taken place. Extreme illegality has taken place. A common person like Babita Sarkar was affected, and which is why today people are angry. The MOS continues to be in your party and your government, sir. How can you claim that you are not linked?
How can you prove that we are linked? We have got nothing to say against the court verdict. We always abide by the verdict given by the court. We are unlike Bharatiya Janata Party.
Because the minister is still in your government and his daughter was illegally appointed as pointed out by the Calcutta High Court. The Calcutta High Court said that the daughter was illegally appointed.
That's why the court
he
has
continues
taken
to be a minister.
You even
Court
hear
has-
yourself. It's a contradiction.
The court has taken.
Do you realize that you
Court has
contradict
taken a
yourself?
step. Court has taken a step. We have got nothing to do.
On
We
the one
demand
hand,
the
you say
probe
that
to
you
be
abide by the
completed
court.
as soon as
On
possible.
the- this is
Because
exactly
so
what
far
the
the
court is
past
saying.
records. Whom you are whom are you allowed to speak?
What is there to be
Whom you are
concluded?
allowed to speak? Me or
It's
my other
already
colleague?
concluded.
Your
It is
turn,
already
Dr. Sen.
concluded.
Go on, Dr. Sen, but answer. You are saying
Whom are you allowed to speak?
you are allowed to speak.
Then why?
Okay, fine.
Then
You
why
have
allowed to speak?
untrammeled time.
Don't act like a party man.
You have untrammeled time. Just a
when
second,
you are
Shazia
an
Almi.
anchor-
No, sir.
when
I have
you
a
are an
very,
anchor-
I have a very clear
Yeah,
question to
what-
you based on facts. You said I have got nothing to do with Arpita Mukherjee. Perfectly correct. You said we have sacked Partha Chatterjee. Perfectly correct. But there is also another link that is there from your party, which is of your current minister, whose own daughter was illegally appointed in the same scam. He continues to be in your party. He continues to be in your ministry. How are you
Yeah.
saying that people don't see any link with your party and they are not angry with your party then?
I have got perfect answer to your perfect question, but prior to that, my humble submission: when you are sitting on the chair of an anchor, be neutral. Don't be a party person, right? When
I am
you are
quoting
asking
from
me
the
question,
Calcutta
you
High
should
Court
give me the
judgment, sir.
opportunity to answer.
From no party.
Yeah, that's why you allow me to answer. You
Go
allow
on,
me to
go
answer.
on. Go on.
I have got nothing to say against the court order. I have got nothing to say against the court order. I have said Trinamool Congress and Trinamool Congress run government wants this probe to be completed as early as possible. Because unfortunately what the statistics show is a very poor one. ED cannot complete any case not before 8 years or 9 years or 10 years. ED charge rose by, let me tell you, give you data. Earlier, from 2004 to 2014, 112 raids were done. Now nearly 3,000, out of which only 18% of trial was done, and the conviction rate is 0.5%.
So, Dr. Sen, Dr. Sen,
when it has started the probe should be completed as early as possible.
So, Dr. Sen, are you saying, just a second, are you saying that the ED investigation has been started as a matter of a witch hunt? The entire investigation is only a witch hunt. Is that what you are saying?
Let me give you some example. Each and every person of this country now knows how these ED and CBI are being utilized as political tools. In last few months only.
But sir, Dr. Sen, you are not answering the question.
Congress,
no, but Dr. Sen, you are not answering the question. Very respectfully, my question to you is different. The investigation into this entire scam, do you think it is a witch hunt?
Did I say so? But I am giving you some statistics to prove that ED and CBI, these are being utilized purposefully, especially against the opposition leaders.
But this investigation is being done on the orders of the Calcutta High Court. But sir, this investigation has been done.
You are interfering.
On the orders of the Calcutta High Court. The Calcutta High Court said, and I quote, on the 3rd of March 2022, a single judge bench asked for a CBI probe because, and they listed the reason for a CBI probe. You are saying this entire thing, or your party has insinuated that the entire investigation by ED or other agencies is politically motivated. However, the fact is different. The fact is this was ordered by a court. The
Not only this one. Come on.
The CBI investigation was started.
Not an anchor.
Sir, I am quoting from the court judgment again.
You are interfering. You are interfering.
I am very,
I know the court judgment.
Sir, I am quoting from a judgment.
Don't want to put your words to my mouth.
I'm not.
You are acting as a BJP spokesperson.
Sir, I am putting my own words out.
Sitting on the chair.
I am putting my own words out.
Sitting on the chair, you are of an anchor. You are acting as a BJP spokesperson.
I am actually a spokesperson for the Calcutta High Court in this present case, because here is what the Calcutta High Court. Please humor me for a second.
You are acting as a spokesperson of Bharatiya Janata Party.
Sir, I am very, very faithful to facts.
I am giving you certain examples. I am giving you the name of.
just give me a second.
Me too.
This particular case was started, CBI probe was lodged because the Calcutta High Court said malpractice alleged related to high officials within the state government as well as public figures within the state political apparatus. Notwithstanding the efficiency of the state police, it is desirable to have the issue investigated by an agency that is independent of state, Dr. Sen. That's what the Calcutta High Court said, that this must be investigated by an independent agency, Dr. Sen.
At the same time, I can give you another example. This very Calcutta High Court and its learned judge has said that I am fed up and I am frustrated with CBI. Investigation could have been done in a better way than by SEED. This is not the statement made by me. This is the statement made by the same Calcutta High Court you are talking about. I am giving you certain data. Abhishek Banerjee, Madan Mitra, these are from Trinamool Congress. Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi, P. Chidambaram, D.K. Shiv Kumar, they are from Congress. Anil Prabha, Sanjay Raut, Udbhav Thackeray's relatives, they are from Shiv Sena. NCP, Sharad Pawar, Ajit Pawar, Nawab Mullik, Anil Deshmukh. National Conference of Jammu and Kashmir, Farooq Abdullah, Omar Abdullah. RJD, Lalu Prasad Yadav, Tejasvi Yadav, Misha Bharti, AAP, Satyendra Jain. Who are those? So do you think only the opposition leaders are culprits and rest are goody boys?
But the investigation into most of these have been ordered by courts.
CBI and ED are being utilized purposefully.
Are you saying the courts are handmaidens of the government ordering these investigations?
What about the DFL scam? What about the DHFL scam? What about the RKW scam?
Okay, Rishi Bagree.
What about the CPR scam?
What about
the BAPOM scam? What about Ramesh Pokhriyal?
Padmaja, the coming, sir, let me speak. Padmaja, coming back to today's incident, the spontaneous outburst like throwing off slipper by an ordinary West Bengal homemaker reflects the mood against the rampant corruption in the state. And because the people of West Bengal are very angry and disgusted to see the multiple mountains of cash amassed by these leaders who preaches simplicity by wearing this simple kurta, pajama, Hawaii choti and white sari. And you need to understand that when a common citizen facing hardship in their day-to-day life, see these corrupt people getting VIP treatment in this hospitals and any other places, they actually bound to lose their cool. Partha Chatterjee today is the symbol of Mamata Banerjee's corrupt establishment, and the woman walking back barefoot is the powerful symbol of Bengal's resistance against the TMC's oppressive regime. This is how the things are. Each and every bundles in this corrupt, the cash piles represent a story which represent a money which has been looted from a young person, who has been extorted from the young persons who have emptied all his household savings or have taken loan from his relative all the time, and he is not getting a job.
One is a symbol of repression, the other is symbol of resistance. Touseef Ahmed.
Padmaja, you and I and everyone on the panel would agree that we want the rule of law to prevail, not the rule of mobocracy. An accused who is an ex-minister, an accused in a money laundering case, a case where the money is not recovered from him but from another person, another woman who is allegedly linked to him. In that case, even if the accused is proven guilty after trial, you and I and everyone will agree that he does not deserve to die by wrapping his rope around his neck and dragging him on the street, and which is what was being told today, and you as a channel and BJP spokesperson and everyone else must refrain from provoking that mentality.
Who said this?
Who said
this? No, just a second. What are you accusing us of? Nobody ever said that.
Mamata Banerjee.
And we as a channel for a fact have never said that. Please, let's be very clear.
Just give me 1 minute.
Who said this?
Mamata Banerjee has
Who
said.
said this? Please
Mamata
do not
Banerjee has said,
attribute random things
ED must
and harmful things to us. The question to you was different. Today, it is being alleged that this is the face of resistance of common people angry with the scale of corruption. Please answer that.
There is allegation pending against the minister, has removed the minister from his post. Mamata Banerjee has taken swift and strong action as expected from a party supremo or the chief minister of a state.
Okay, you are saying the action was swift and it was apt, but do people really believe that it was swift and apt? The actions are there, they speak louder than words. We leave it to your judgment. Thanks very much, all gentlemen, Shazia Almi, for joining me. Thanks for watching.